Hi, everyone. My name is Thurgood. Hi. I'm here today because I'm addicted to marijuana.
Hell no. You in here for some marijuana? Marijuana? Man, this is some bullshit.
Marijuana is not a drug. I used to suck dick for coke.
I seen them.
Now that's an addiction, man. You ever suck some dick for marijuana?
Huh?
No, I can't say I have.
I didn't think so.
Boo this man.
Hey, I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Hey guys, how's it going out there? And welcome back. Today is Friday, January 18th, 2018. And that's right guys, it's Friday! It's Friday! Right? Yeah. Anyways, a little shout out to you guys, shout out to everybody out there, a little coffee, a little shot of coffee, right? Yeah, buddy. Alright. So, how we doing today? Before I start, I just want to give everybody a shout out. It's been a great, amazing week. Thank you so much. Yesterday, it was a great, amazing turnout for my special episode that I did, you know, just giving you a day in the life of me. Also, great turnout last night, as usual. Seems like we're, you know, hitting that stride again. We're getting back into the groove of things. When it comes to, you know, all of you guys out there and all the things that we're doing, seems like we're, you know, getting back on the bike and the horse. You know, we're late January, but hey, better late than never, right? It was a pretty rough December. And again, as for me, I'm just, you know, pumping out all kinds of different stuff, content, work. I'm filming this in between meetings, like literally as soon as I'm done with this, I gotta hop on and, you know, go on a Skype meeting and so on and so forth. So it's been going great. Everything's been freaking awesome. It's been an amazing year so far. Just what, 3 weeks in? We're 3 weeks in now. So now let's get to, today's episode. So today's episode, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the economy. Well, I don't think we've talked about the economy in a few days or weeks or what have you, but I think that today we're going to get back to a little bit of crypto economy, world status stuff, what have you. Look, guys, remember what I told you day one, all right, of this year. I literally was saying that we were going to see a downturn this whole year, and so far, we've been seeing a downturn, but it seems like we've been seeing more of a downturn within the crypto space and other important factors of our economy. And when it comes to the actual economy, it's only growing, and they're projecting for it to be growing. Now, I'm still in the camp of the fact that, you know, I really do think that 2019 could be it. 2019 could be the year that we might see a giant correction. But again, I could be wrong. This thing has a life of its own already. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend to be predicting anything, because I know just as much as pretty much no one knows anything. I mean, seriously. I mean, the one thing that, just like why I bring up Gregory Mannarino more than anything, the one thing that we can bet on is the fact that they're going to keep pumping this up all the way into oblivion. And whenever time I say pumping up, I'm just talking about hyperinflation, and meaning that they're going to keep printing money into oblivion. The more money they print, the poorer you and me get. The more they print, the more they can sustain the economy. The more they print, the more they can push up these companies and corporations and governments. By the way, I apologize for all this noise. It's fucking so much noise. I feel like every time I use this camera, there's like so much noise just comes out of fucking nowhere. As soon as I turn it off, it's back to fucking crickets again. Jesus. So, what was I saying? So yeah, so like the point is, it's like, you know, again, you're looking at the news and you're already seeing bailouts. You're already seeing like companies that were going out of business, like I think like Sears, Kmart, what have you, you know, they're getting bailed out. All kinds of shit are getting bailed out everywhere. Deutsche Bank, you know, there's a story every other day about Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank's literally saying, oh, we can't handle this. You know, we can't handle a bank run. We can't handle like a bunch of stuff. You know, it's just so much fucking news all over the place. It's a lot of negative news. You're looking at pretty much everything that's happening around the world. It's all negative, like literally negative. But yet, you look at the stock market, you look at all these other indicators, or, you know, things that we kind of use as an indicator of what's going on with the economy and stuff like that, and they're just straight up fucking lying to us. You know, straight up, you're looking at all these indicators, and you know, everything couldn't be better. Everything's all hunky dory. You know, seriously, I mean, I was just looking at some charts, and I was pretty amazed as to how, you know, it was all like down, and then all of a sudden, like in the last couple of days, you see like a fucking, you know, parabolic uptick in stocks and the stock market, and so on and so forth. And it's like, what the fuck's going on here? But again, guys, you know, there is so much evidence out there that we can all look at on a day-to-day basis to really show us and prove to us what's really going on. So, we know one of the things that's going on is, like, for example, I'm out here in Mexico, and for the longest time, you know, for a while now, it was beneficial for me to get paid in dollars because of the dollar being so strong and powerful and so on and so forth. But as we have seen this humongous deterioration of the dollar, of the US, of the economy, and we're seeing literally the rebuilding of the economy of, let's just talk about Mexico right now. We're seeing this ginormous change. So for example, like just a month ago, I was getting 21 pesos for each US dollar. As of today, we're like at 18 something per dollar. And so like the lower that goes, the lower I get per dollar, obviously the less that dollar is worth. And me being an American, it kind of sucks for me. Now, if I'm a Mexican or anyone living in Mexico and within the Mexican economy, as that goes down, the lower it goes, the better the economy. The more money each Mexican has in their pocket, the more money the businesses are making, the more money is literally within the economy functioning and moving around, and so on and so forth, all right? So, the things are changing, you know? We're looking at France, we're looking at the yellow vest, you know, this past Saturday, we're about to hit Saturday tomorrow, but last Saturday, you know, they went on a bank run, and what did the banks do? They're like, you know what? That's really cute that you guys are gonna do a bank run, but what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna close the banks, we're gonna fucking, you know, make it impossible for you guys to do anything, and so on. Then later on this week, we heard from Binance that they're now gonna be accepting customers from the euro, meaning that all of a sudden anyone within the eurozone can now purchase stuff on Binance. You know, they can, you know, trade on Binance and do stuff on Binance. So what I was saying is that by next month, because they're going to try doing this bank run every month. So next month, when they do the bank run again, they'll be a lot more prepared. The people will be a lot more prepared, and this time hopefully have a better game plan. And if the bank run fails again, it doesn't matter, because now people would literally be able to, from their home, from their computer, from their phone, what have you, be able to transfer their money from the bank into the Binance, into Binance or into buying crypto. So that's a huge possibility of something that's going to come down the line. So this bank run is going to happen one way or another. I really do think so. Whether it's the typical bank run, you know, where people are going to the ATM and taking out their money, or they're taking out their money another way, maybe digitally through the internet, what have you. But this is going to happen, and we're going to see how the banks react to this, if they're going to allow this. Again, they didn't allow it. What? I mean, seriously, if the banks were not worried about a bank run, they would have just allowed it. No problem. Go for it. Knock yourselves out. Look how stupid you guys look. But since the banks did not allow a bank run to happen, that shows you the threat that we, the people, pose to them, and that we all have the ability to bring down the banks like that. That we have the ability to bring down governments like that. But we choose not to because it's a lot more comfortable to sit on our ass and watch a fucking Netflix movie and fucking twiddle our fucking thumbs and order a fucking pizza. Literally. But the minute that Netflix isn't working and we can't order a fucking pizza and they froze your bank account, listen, you're gonna be on the fucking streets. But they're trying to avoid that as much as possible. They're trying to keep you as nice and fat and comfortable and happy as you can be. So for example, they know that you're working your 17-hour fucking shit job at fucking McDonald's, but you know, they're gonna look the other way when you're gonna do your drugs or your alcohol or your whatever the fuck it is you're doing. Why? Because they know that that's the only way that you can cope with the thing. They can't make it all outright all legal for a lot of reasons because it's part of the control. The reason they keep it illegal is so that they can still have that semblance of control. Don't get too fucking, you know, don't get too out of hand with this. Remember, you still gotta go back to work. You still gotta, you know, be a slave. You still gotta, whatever. So we're gonna give you a little bit, but, you know, don't forget who's the boss here. So it's that mentality. And people are getting sick and tired of this shit all over the world. Period.
We are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
The end. And right now, sure, we can talk about projects, we can talk about crypto, we can talk about all that shit all day, every day. But I think that, you know, right now is a time to be embracing, you know, like a time to be educating ourselves on really what's going on, what happened in the past, and what's going on in the future. All right? It's a time for us to really start reassessing our world, our universe, and start really thinking a little bit outside the box again and start realizing, well, maybe my job won't be around in a year. So what am I going to do? So maybe now is the time to start figuring that out and trying out new things and going out and stepping out of your comfort zone. So, for example, this is why you see me making all kinds of different content on my channel, because this is what I love to do. I love to make content. I love to make videos. I love to do all this shit. I really do. So, all of a sudden now, I have a reason in order to show you guys a lot more of my life as opposed to just, you know, sit here and talk about fucking crypto or the economy or what have you, which I do that a lot. I'll do it all the time. But again, it's such trying to show you guys that there's more out there in the world, okay? Just like when we're looking at, you know, what's happening in France or what we're looking at that's happening, you know, all over the world right now. These are all just, you know, indicators to you as well for you to start, you know, waking up, start doing something, you know, meaning, you know, start spreading the news, a word, a little more, a little further, a little harder, you know, that's it. And who knows where we will all be within a decade. Not even a decade, just imagine a couple years, okay? So all this stuff turns really quickly, all right? Everything that's happening in France and all over the world, you know, has a way of always, you know, it's like a fire, you know what I mean? Once a fire starts, it starts getting out of hand real quick. And that's where I think we are all at right now, okay? So I hope this episode was, I don't know, I hope this episode was more of a little motivation, a little optimism of where we are, where we're going. And I really do hope that you use this weekend to start, you know, using your time wisely to really start, I don't know, doing stuff that you love, you know, stepping outside the box, educating yourself a little more, starting a little group, you know what I mean, or a little something, a little anything, you know, to get this conversation even further. If you're all into the crypto space, this is the best time to really get in and do damage, you know, in the sense that like everything's on the ground and it's going to be on the ground for a while, so why not get in on the space now, as you know, since it's so early, and so on and so forth. You know, there's just so much, okay, so much out there. So I encourage you guys, all right, to not be down on what's happening around the world, not be down with anything. In fact, the complete opposite. I really do encourage you guys to look around and see that now we have this humongous opportunity to really change the paradigm, change our lives, change everything, you know, create a revolution, change everything for the better. But we can't do it alone. We have to do this together. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This is gonna be a really short episode because I got a lot of shit to do. I got really distracted yesterday doing that episode, but hey, I do what I do because I love to do. Again, I was up to like 1 in the morning the night before, you know, just trying to get that whole thing. And if you're really looking at it, you know what I mean? Like from afar, it's like, whoa, why the fuck are you putting yourself through all that? Why are you doing all that? Why would I? And when you're looking at it like that, if you're looking at it like a business, if you're looking at it like any other way, it's like there's no real reason as to why I do the things that I do. But when you're looking at it more like, whoa, this is more of a quality of life for me. I went to bed last night very happy and satisfied. Not last night, the night before. Very happy and satisfied. I woke up very happy and satisfied. It's all of these fucking things. I accomplished it. I did that for myself. I didn't do it. I did it for you guys, but it was really more for myself. It was a challenge. It was all of these fucking things, and I encourage you guys to do all that. Just like when you go out and do exercise, just like when you fucking cook a humongous meal, just like when you, whatever it is you do, and the sense of accomplishment and happiness, and wow, I did something. You can have that feeling every day. And once you really start getting that feeling on a regular basis, it's beyond addicting. It's the most addictive drug you can have. Again, that's why I was a chef for so long. I had that feeling every day. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to please stay awesome. Don't forget to please like, subscribe, share. Hit those thumbs ups. I feel like the same thing. Say thank you to everybody. Just going through the fucking motions here. But look, guys, most importantly than anything, have a great weekend. Have a great fucking life. Have a great everything. And please enjoy it, all right? We don't know how long we have, all right? Everything, you know, everything could end in 60 years or everything could end tomorrow. Enjoy every second of every day like if it was your last. Enjoy it. Live your life. Okay? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Do it for me. Do it for Lambo. Do it for yourself. Guys, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys Sunday afternoon. Peace. And enjoy the stage football games you're going to be watching this weekend. By the way, you heard it here first. Patriots, Rams. All right? Patriots, Rams. All these games are fixed, all right? I was watching a bunch of conspiracy videos on all that shit the other day. See, look, it got so dark, you see? I'm telling you, there's something up to that. But yeah, Patriots, Rams, you heard it here first. Watch them both lose this weekend. Anyways, I'm hoping the Rams win in the Super Bowl. All right, it's a rematch of Super Bowl, whatever the fuck it was, all right? All right, guys, love you. Peace out, and see you guys Sunday afternoon.
Have you made a lot of money out of your music?
Money? I mean, how much is a lot of money to you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have you made, say, millions of dollars?
No.
Are you a rich man?
When you mean rich, what you mean?
Do you have a lot of possessions? A lot of money in the bank?
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life, forever.
The thing I would say is, when you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, you know, if you push in, something will pop out the other side, that you can change it, you can mold it. That's maybe the most important thing.
You like that? You like that?
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for bid during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.